Yeah, so do you ever feel like you're a bit overwhelmed with life? You feel like you're juggling so many different balls. You're the chauffeur, you're the cook, you're the cleaner, you're the caretaker, you're the mother or the father, you're the breadwinner, you're the career person, you're the wife, the husband, whatever, and you feel like you've just got so many things on your shoulders that you feel stressed, like you just feel overwhelmed with life sometimes. And sometimes the anxiety and the pressure can get to you, you know. We all feel like that sometimes, but I just want to encourage you today, you know, breathe. I want to encourage you that life is for living an amazing, abundant, fun and free life. But we don't act like it, and we don't see that because there's so much pressure on our shoulders to be the best at all these different things, and we're wearing all these hats. And I know for me, for us women, you know, we've got so many things going off in our life, and we go through our childbearing time where we're having babies, we're putting our bodies through so much, and then we go through menopause and the changes and the brain fog and the changes to our bodies, and our emotions are all over the place, you know. So we have so much going off, and sometimes it wears us down and we don't live the life we're supposed to live. And if you saw my journey and you see the different things that I'm sharing with you as I've been going through this, I have been evolving and healing, because there was a little while back that I was really struggling with depression. The pressures of life had got to me. I was struggling to cope with emotions. I was struggling to cope with breakups. I was struggling so much financially, and I was struggling in every area that I felt like the pressure had got to me so much that I couldn't do it anymore. And I went through homelessness with my children, and I went through such hard times, terrible divorce and horrible relationships, and it was just such a hard time that I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't know how to make money. I didn't know how to change my stars. I didn't know how to heal from the breakup. I didn't know what to do, and the pressure had got to me so much that I was just so suicidal. So I get it. I get it if you're feeling like that. If you're feeling overwhelmed with life, I know the economy, people are stressed out, struggling with the price of food and the price of energy and the price of gas, and everybody's so stressed out and struggling, and I see it all the time. And I know depression is on an all-time rise, and I know anxiety is on an all-time rise. But you know, I want to tell you that you can change your life, and you can heal, and you can make it better. If you don't believe me, just stick around a little bit, because listen, I was in that state, and it wasn't until I started on this new journey of realizing that if I'm going to live in this world, then I may as well try. Hey, if I'm going to live, I may as well give these things a go. I may as well see if it works. And I may as well just surrender all of this anxiety and this pressure and this depression. I may as well just give it all up and say, okay, I'm open. I'm open to whatever, because my way's not working. And it wasn't until, you know, I've shared with you lots of times about this story, like about me sitting on my mum's grave for quite some time. I was struggling to heal from after she passed. She was my best friend, and we was very close, and I loved her so much, and I love her. She was my inspiration in life. It was just a very hard time of how she passed as well. So it was such trauma, and I sat on her grave for a long time, and I was begging her to heal, to help me to heal, because I'd now just gone through a nasty divorce and a homelessness with my children, because I completely lost everything. I had nothing left. he left me with nothing. He left us with nothing. He just went and wouldn't support the children, wouldn't help set us up, wouldn't help with anything. And we'd moved thousands of miles away, and then lots of just different things that was happening. I was trying to find the answers everywhere. I was trying to find, you know, maybe even love or a new relationship or anything just to help me to heal, help me to move forward, and nothing worked. And actually everything just brought more heartache and more hurt, and it was just piling up and adding until I was completely suicidal. And started, as I've told you on some other videos, it's like it started with me sitting on my mum's grave for hours and hours, begging her to heal me, begging her to lead me and guide me. Now, at that point, I didn't know whether she could listen, or I didn't know whether I didn't really know for sure how it all worked. But, you know, you find comfort wherever. So that's how I found my comfort. And so I did that for a while. I sat on her grave. I was begging and begging. And then the very next day, I'm massaging someone. That's what I do. I do foot reflexology and massage. So I'm massaging someone who absolutely just speaks into my life, tells me my whole entire childhood, adulthood, life, my kids, everything about us, everything about what I'd gone through with my husband, everything he did, everything that I'd just gone through. And she continued to tell me, your mom sent me, you were sitting on her grave yesterday, begging her to heal you, and she sent me to help you. She's asked me to come. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? Nobody knew that I did that. And she is in a graveyard which is at the top of a mountain, and there was nobody there, nobody. And I was sitting there and I'm like, nobody knew that. And I'm crying because of what she's telling me, but I'm also like in disbelief and saying, I don't believe in this kind of gift someone can have. I don't believe anyone could do this, you know. It was just mind-blowing. But that's where my journey of healing began, because at that point, I think I was just ready to surrender to anything. I was ready to open my mind. I was like, I gotta heal. That's why I was sitting on my mom's grave. I gotta heal. I've got to be able to juggle all this. I've got to work out how to live. I've got to be a mother. I've got to provide. I've got to prosper. I've got to figure this out. And so I was just open, and we started spending time together, and she really helped me with energy healing past, healing chakras, healing my mind, healing my past, healing from within. And there my journey began to where it is now. You know, I just stumbled across Master Sri Kashner on YouTube one day, and I started watching his videos and taking in what he was saying and his teachings and doing them. And I did Dr. Caroline Leaf's brain detox of retraining your brain and healing the traumas and healing from past, and healing that negative mind and retraining it and turning things around. So I was doing that, and I was watching these videos, and I was watching people like Lewis Howes and Jay Shetty, and then later found Mel Robbins and different people, just watching their teachings, and they're interviewing other people. And as they're interviewing other people, I'm listening to the teachings, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Yeah. And it's like all of a sudden I was open to new ideas and new beginnings. And that's where my healing began. And so you can heal. If you don't believe me, come on this journey with me. Come do this journey with me. Let's do it together. Because if I can heal the state I was in, you can too. So as I'm watching all this, and as I'm applying all these things to my life, I'm starting to heal from the inside out. And I'm starting able to balance my emotions. and and be able to deal with life's stresses. Didn't mean that things didn't still happen in life. I mean, we live in this world where things around us is happening, but I understood how to deal with it. I actually, a big thing for me has been my morning routine. So I started my morning routines, and yeah, you might be juggling all these hats. So you're a mother, you're a father, and you have to take kids to school. You've got a career, you've got to get up early for your career. Well, then get up an hour earlier or two, So I make it a point that I have to get up early. Now, there's the odd morning that I'm like, I gotta get extra sleep because I didn't sleep good last night, or because my body hurts from a hard day at work the day before. So yeah, there's days, but I can do that now because of where I'm at in my journey. But you know what, morning routines for me is a must, and it was the biggest thing what changed my life. So now it's second nature to wake up, and the moment I wake up, I'll be like, thank you for today, thank you for these great things which is happening today. Thank you for my family and friends. Thank you for good relationships. Thank you for this healing in this relationship. Thank you for the sunrise. Thank you for the amazing, beautiful day that's happening today, and the success and the new beginnings. And thank you that everything on my vision board is just coming to pass. And I am open to new ideas today. And the moment I wake up, I'm laying in bed and this is going off in my brain. And I'm saying it out loud. I'm listening to affirmations. I find the clicker and then I'll put the affirmations on by Master Shri Kashmiri. He's got a few videos which is just like saying some affirmations over you, like about you being amazing, you being just having an amazing life, an abundant life, a money magnet, success falling into your lap, and all these affirmations, and he's speaking it. So I listen to that because I like to listen to that. It puts it in my brain. It's only 5-10 minutes, surely you can do that. So you know what, that's already set my day up for this amazing day, and it can set your day up for an amazing day too. And so I recommend morning routines. So then I get up, and if it's really early and it's before the sunrise and I don't have anything that I'm going to rush to and rush to get ready for, I'll go down to the beach for sunrise and watch that sunrise. And whilst I'm watching it, I'm just breathing in this fresh air and speaking out the same thing, the gratitude and the affirmations. But you know what, if you don't live near the beach and you can't do that, go for a walk in a beautiful park. Go for a walk in nature somewhere, go watch the sunrise if you can. It's beautiful. It does something to your brain, but my morning routines has been like a game changer for me. So I encourage you with that. I really do. So, then being contemplating adding some exercise into your life, contemplating how you're going to add exercise, what you're going to eat today. That's a new game changer for me as I'm learning. Actually, foods do a lot to our brain, a lot to our bodies, our emotions even, and our hormones, how we balance them out through our food. If we I didn't realize about the things that I put in, how they're actually not helping my hormones. They're not helping my brain fog. They're not helping me to be able to see things clearly. So that's another thing to contemplate. I love to watch a daily teaching every single day, to watch at least one in the mornings. So there's Master Shri Kashmiri, there's Mel Robbins, there's Dr. Caroline Leaf, Jay Shetty, Lewis Howes. There's so many of them. Just watching one of them in the mornings. But I always make sure that I watch one. Sometimes I listen to a podcast when I'm in the car too. But these things, the more you're doing it, the more you put in all this good stuff into your brain, and the more you'll find your brain will rewire. So if you're struggling with all the hats that you have to wear every single day, if you're struggling with the stress and the anxiety, and I know it's on the rise, people struggling with stress, stressed out about money, they're stressed out about the economy and the price of everything and the bills and everything. If you're struggling with all this stress, struggling to with anxiety, depression, brokenness, struggling to get over a bad relationship, struggling to get over poverty, homelessness, abuse, heartache, any of these things, I ask you to come on this journey with me. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and let's help this to grow, because I just feel passionate about being there for people who are struggling in this way, because I've been there and I've done all the tests, and it's took me a few years to figure it out, how to heal and how to change my mindset. So for the month of October, I gave you a little short video every single day, just 1 minute, with one challenge a day to add to your life, of the things that changed me from the inside out. If you go back through them and you do day 1 and you add it to your life, then day 2 add that to your life with day 1, and then day 3 add that to your life with day 1 and 2. And if you do that through the month, you'll be adding everything that I've added into my life, and keep doing them every day repetitively, and I promise you, you will start living an amazing, abundant life. Because if you gotta live in this world, don't you want to live it to the best? Don't you want to have a prosperous life and enjoy it until you die? Or do you want to stay in that misery and that stress and that anguish and that heartache and that past? You can if you want to. You can stay there if you want to. But if you're like I was and were willing to do anything, because I wanted to be a good mom and I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to learn to make money. I wanted to learn to be successful and prosperous and bringing good stuff into my life and good people into my life. I wanted to learn all these things, but the limited beliefs and the depression was stopping that, the cloud over my brain. Because I don't know about you, but when you struggle with depression, it's like a dark clouds come over your brain and it takes over. So all these hats you're trying to juggle, you're not even juggling any of them. You're just like rock bottom. And I wanted to be healed and successful and figure it out, but I didn't know how to. So, and now also I was a little bit, well, it was me, I felt sorry for myself, you know, for going through such hard times. If you've been through a nasty divorce and you've been cheated on, if you've been left alone and abandoned and struggling alone to figure it out, you feel a little sorry for yourself. If you've been in poverty and homeless, you feel a bit sorry for yourself. If someone's abused you physically, sexually, emotionally, in any way possible, you feel sorry for yourself. And I'm not saying you're wrong for feeling your emotions, but for me, I had to stop blaming everybody else and take control, even when others have put their own abuse on me. I had to actually say, do I want to stay stuck in that? And every day relive it, and every day think about the abuse, and every day think about the abusers, or do I want to let it go? Do I want to heal? Do I want to get past it? Do I want to be free and forgive myself and forgive others? This is a question you have to ask yourself. And it's a hard question, because it's something in you is like, you feel like you're letting them off the hook by forgiving. You're letting them off the hook by not holding on to the bitterness or the anger or the hurt from what they put upon you. So I get it. I get where you're feeling, how you're feeling when you're feeling like that. But for me, I was like, to that place where I was like, okay, I gotta be a mother. I gotta be successful. I've gotta live in this world till it's time to go. So what am I gonna do? Do I want to heal? Do I want to be free? Do I want to move forward? And so when I said that, the help came. I've gone through with you and all my other videos of how I did it and what I did and how the help came and how God, universe, spoke to me and brought all the answers to me to evolve and change and to heal completely. So please go back through and watch them and, you know, see all the different things that I did and implement it into your life. And I promise you, you can change. You can change your stars. Listen, I don't think you could, but you can. You can go from homeless to a millionaire. You can go from poverty, having nothing, like not knowing how to make money, to having it all. You can go from a depressed, broken human being to a happy, amazing, abundant, fulfilled human being. You can go from someone who hates yourself and loathes yourself and can't stand anything about yourself and can't see how you could ever change, to somebody who actually loves yourself and start to put yourself first so that you can change and be a better person for everyone around you. So you can. Listen, if I can, you can. So I ask you, come on this journey with me. Please share with me what worked for you, but also share with me how you're feeling. If you're struggling, please share with me and I'll help be an inspiration to you. If it's something that's really tripping you up in life that you can't seem to get over, you can't seem to actually break free, please share it with me and I'll help share with you anything that's worked for me, or I will look for the answers for you, you know, because I want to be an inspiration and help others with the things that's worked for me. So that is all I have to share with you today. I want you to realize that, you know what, surrender your feelings, surrender how you're feeling right now, surrender it up and give it over and be open and come on this journey with me and implement all these different things into your life, and you can do it. I promise you, you can. If I can, you can. So have a great weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye.